couple of weeks, and we are excited. The place, as you would, to be turned on, and the tip is just moments away. Best start in franchise history through the first 13 games. Chief Ashley Gloss is our referee. Sarah Williams is our umpire here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and the Dream will get the first crack at it. Gray being defended by Mitchell, finds Howard, trying to size it up, has the most three-point makes in the league. Howard takes it away. She's got the most steals in the league too, by the way, and gets the two.
Yeah, I like it already by Carlson play. You bring her back off that screening action behind the great drive, and then her hands. I mean, one of the quickest hands in the WNBA with her ability to get steals.
A whistle and a foul. The Fever will take it out from
the offense. She's always going to play hard on D.
Boston trying to take that pass, tip it to herself. 8 seconds here on the shot clock. You know, both of these playing better collectively, she feels like, in the last few weeks since that first meeting. She also said Lexi Hall needs to make some shots, and she hits her first shot here of the night.
Well, Canada died on the screen. You can't die on screens. Like, you got to keep getting through and try to chase and challenge that.
Angel Reese being defended by Boston. The kick out to Canada. She's going to have to make those shots tonight.
Yeah. Nice.
Jordan Canada only shooting 31% here from three. And at today, after shoot around, got to get quicker into actions, especially offensively.
Yeah.
And out of the gates, disruptive here, this Atlanta Dream defense.
Ryan Howard has had several possessions where she has been in the action, getting a tip, getting a deflection, causing Indiana to either fumble or turn it over.
Well, we're a minute 40 into the game. She has 4 of them already.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable activity, and nice finish there by Angel.
Angel's first bucket. Angel Reese coming off a 15-point, 17-rebound performance. Canada again from the left side, not that time. Another offensive rebound from Angel Reese. Tied a career high with 11 offensive rebounds on Sunday. Howard gets it right back. And Billings rips it away. Clark with Hillman defending, and now it's 2 quickies here for Naz Hillman. Third team that she's played with, started with the Sky. Went over to the Mystics. Second year with Atlanta.
Is from Atlanta.
And she left Kara Lawson speechless.
Yes, and wanting more.
Right. Caitlin Clark finding Mo Billings for her first 2. 2 points, 2 assists for Clark. It's not that easy to make you speechless, Kara, right?
What are you trying to tell people, that I talk a lot? What do you say?
The people already know.
Do you think so? Atlanta's got to do a much better job, ball screen defense and DHO defense here, to not allow them free penetration into the paint.
Atlanta on a 3-second violation, their second turnover here of the game. Boston over to Mitchell. Left alone, in and out. Look at Reese. Skyan. She's got 2 of them here tonight. Angel Reese. Billings trying to block the shot, got too much body.
And that's the space that Carl Smesko is starting to call.
I mentioned the game. You see her receiving averages, but the game that Angel Reese leads the league again in that category, both rebounds and offensive rebounds.
She's just growing as a player and developing, you know, into someone that's not just consistent, but someone that's really impactful as it relates to winning.
Caitlin Clark in the mid-range, gives it back up to Billings. Clark fires for her first three-pointer of the night. A perfect shooting start here for Caitlin Clark as Gray, finger roll finish, flips it up and in. Two of the highest scoring duos for the Fever and the Dream across the league we'll see here tonight. Tahina Pau taps it away. Gray's got another chance. Boston made it tough, and Kone tried the follow. Gray wanted a foul call.
And so she's really playing to the percentages there.
We take a look at the upcoming Chicago at Dallas. For more on these games, please go to WNBA.com or visit the WNBA app. These are big minutes for Sika Kone. She only averages about 4 minutes per game.
She's done some really good things. Had a nice cut. She's not afraid to get in there and rebound.
Step through move, beautifully done. Aaliyah Boston's on the board.
She's been in the blender a little bit on defense, Tom. Yeah. A little bit, turning around, spinning. Yeah. But you know, that's young player game against this quality of opponent. It helps. But I'm going to say you mentioned that, you know, Caitlin using a variety of fakes and everything of a force, and you see how much attention you have to pay to her individually and as a team as well.
Well, it was a fun matchup to watch. Howard against Clark in that first meeting. Sophie Cunningham, one of the hottest shooters the last couple of games, has now checked in. And a good play, the dump down pass to Timpson.
So complimentary of the way that Timpson has played. And it doesn't have to be anything flashy. It's running the floor. It's finishing when you get an opportunity like that around the rim.
Now Sika Kone going to challenge Boston.
I'm happy.
And in real life, I know nothing about
I know, this is why I'm happy. I wasn't going to call you out like that in front of everybody, but I'm so thrilled. I love sneakers.
Meanwhile, Ryan Howard doing some thievery things, and then another steal here for 2.
in game 1 defensively. Now she's using her hands. She's willing to play up on Caitlin. A little more aggressive this time around.
You know, Ryan Howard averages 3 steals per game, which is a remarkable here out of the gates in the first quarter. Sika Kone, they're going to give her some space. And off to Canada, back to Kone. Canada read that really well.
Yeah, some good minutes, Kone, and just her pace on her rolls and her drives to the basket, the aggression.
Boston with that left hand.
And it makes sense. I mean, Naz Hillman has 2 fouls, so why not go at her on the inside every possession?
Now Canada sneaking through the defense for her too. He'll go 5 points for Jordan Canada. 5 points in 5 minutes. Caitlin Clark looking for it against Pau Pau. Spins off of her, goes glass. She's attacking the paint.
And she has invited more contact this season than I ever remember.
Asking Stephanie White about that. And Steph's answer was she's just playing to the way Pau Pau right now, and the defense is playing her this year. Cunningham. Whoa. Whoa. The 3-point barrage, Sophie. Pau Pau, quick take. Boy, don't blink. The dream's gonna get you. Boston to a cut-in Cunningham. Mitchell, good ball movement.
Really good, really good. Really
Timpson
good.
finishes it off.
Really good. I mean, the amount of time between they catch the ball and they go to the next thing, and I thought Timpson's pace on that ball screen action out of the corner really set up the whole play.
Pau Pau misses everything.
Has gone deeper into their bench earlier in the game than we've seen. Some of that is foul trouble, but some of that is just Carl Smesko trusting his young players to play in an environment like this.
If they want to be championship contenders, they got to have that bench perform. Last in the league in terms of bench points per game.
And hitting a
really benefit from is having a low post threat, someone they can throw the ball to. Not that Angel.
Carl Smesko has talked about Bree Jones. Maybe even some 5-on-5 action. Angel Reese.
Yeah, nice.
The catch, the pass, the finish. Found her. Indiana will look for that back door. Dream shut it down that time. Hines Allen to Mitchell, has to step it back. 2 seconds on the shot clock. That's a long 2 from the corner for Kelsey. Her first points of the night. Borlase coming off that career-high game on Sunday. 17 points. The Australian misses her first shot. Angel Reese going at Hines Allen. Angel strong off the glass for two, and the foul.
I love her too. As in herself, to me, that's what's carried her to this point. That's what's going to carry her the rest of her career. She believes in what she can do. She has great confidence in who she is as a player, and she's only going to continue to get better.
Dream is doing right now, attacking the paint, because that is where Indiana's defense is most susceptible.
Right now with an 18-14 advantage in points in the paint. 30 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Another forced turnover. Canada trying to lead the break, looking for Reese. Stays with it, tries to tip it to herself.
Was that you yelling? Get off of her?
Sure.
Oh, Kelsey Metzel pouring it in from distance. Her first three of the night.
Cooking.
Canada with some time, just off the left side. All right, 29-24. Do we have things to sort out here on at the broadcast table?
Then Atlanta, that's her 6 points right there.
Atlanta, 75% of their points coming in the paint, though, LaChina, as you had talked about. Billings gets it right back. Clark has some space. She only needs a sliver. And here comes Canada back the other way. From Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and the reverse.
I'm just excited. I love good plays. It was a great slice of the floor by Canada. Excellent sprint by Hillman and cut. That's the transition game that we saw too little of from Atlanta in the first matchup.
Yeah, and for Naz Hillman to sprint the floor that quickly, so by the time the ball gets there, she's already cutting to the back on the court.
But you have to leverage that advantage when you're a smaller post player. I mean, you have to utilize that in transition, because that's your advantage. If the game is just in the half court and in the paint, and you're playing, against a taller matchup, it's harder. And there's the transition again. See, we see it. Like, that's the recipe, Atlanta. That's it. Make time, and that's going to increase the quality of your look.
They forced 4 turnovers, 7 points off turnovers now. Clark did everything she could to get it over to Billings. Here's the rookie Johnson penetrating, not there. Another, make it 4 on the night. Canada has done that a couple of times now.
Need it.
And Stephanie White forced to call the timeout. It is part of a 7-0 Dream run.
Yeah, this is a great, just complete with how she plays this end of the floor.
Shot clock didn't start. That was the reason for the slight delay there.
What I thought was cool in looking at Atlanta's history when it comes to teammates who are 1 and 2 in steals is 3 of the years that Sancho Little and Angel McCautry.
Atlanta.
Yeah, so it was the Dream have a history with that one team.
I think I contributed to the Sancho Little McCautry steals there for a few years. Okay, I think put some.
Generous of you.
Yeah, I put some in the collection plate. Yeah, I put some in the collection plate.
Well, Ryan Howard certainly has.
I mean, think about that. There's not a ton of players in this league doing that as Hillman hits that 3. Like, there's not a ton taking the, and then on the other end, she has to score 20 points for her team to win.
Naz Hillman, that 3-point shot is a shot that she has developed as well. You see, Howard kind of fighting around that screen. That pass, Caitlin Clark finding Boston, who tips it to keep it alive for her team. Ty Harris, who didn't play in the last game, getting some minutes here in the second quarter. Caitlin driving on Pow Pow, and she'll head to the free throw line for the first time.
Yeah, she felt the contact there. I would have loved to see Aaliyah and Caitlin play a little 2-man. They had that open side of the floor. Clark gets to the free throw line.
It's one of the hardest things to do. Could be for a number of reasons, but I think it's this. To her, so she can't get her shot off, and you have to do that extended from beyond the 3-point line. And then if she feels you packed against you, right? And so it's just really, really difficult.
And an offensive foul call against Angel Reese.
Have to allow space and time.
That's on the guard, though.
It is.
If the big's gonna flip the screen, you have to hold for a count. You have to pause a little bit so you don't go off of it before she's set.
Sophie Cunningham, still comfy cozy from Donchis in the last few games, and she's 2 for 2 tonight.
Wow.
Wow, Ryan Howard absolutely muscling her. Howard makes good on the and one. And Ryan Howard now in double figures at 10. Clark is the other one in double figures at 11 for the Fever. Harris driving against Canada. Dream toss it away. Harris, what a pass. Cunningham, what a finish. The fastest team in the WNBA getting up and down. Canada shovel pass to Borlace. Quiets the crowd.
Canada is just so quick. I see a foot race in the end.
Third assist for Canada. Cunningham posting up. And a
3 all night. I mean, it was just beautiful.
24 points that she had scored, the most points she scored since 2023 in that game. Dream with the 1-point edge. Here's Howard once again. Reese almost got another tip in. Howard gets it right back. Borlace from straight away. Can't knock it down. And Cunningham goes down on the floor. That's 4 fouls on Angel Reese. She's asking again for a review. Did it? Clark in Boston. And Timpson, Mitchell, and Cunningham, the 5 out there for the Fever. 5.5 to play here in the first half. Boston with the chest bump. And we got a defensive 3-second call.
And you got to watch Naz Hillman now. I mean, she picked up those early couple fouls, and the Fever's been trying to go
The post Boston and utilize that size and strength advantage.
Boston again with Hillman defending. The switch onto Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell taking a peek. 1 second on the shot clock, and Canada takes it away.
way to fight, Jordan. Canada.
Let's go.
Alicia Gray.
Now, I want to be clear why I'm saying let's go Dream or the Fever. I'm saying the guard won the
I know
battle
you
on
are.
the post. You know, people sometimes get a little crazy.
Mouse in the house,
Yeah.
you know.
Boston from straight away. The Fever, a good 5 of 8 here tonight. That's Boston's first. 4 different Fever players have hit a 3-pointer. Speaking of threes, go back.
And then she gets Gray one there.
Speaking of vision, these goggles.
Yeah, you could do. Maybe Leash might let us borrow. No. I think she's a superhero when she puts them on.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Boston with the back down against Howard. Interesting, Howard switched off onto Boston on that defensive possession.
You wonder how often are you going to be able to do that?
I think we'll see her in the last 4:38 for sure.
The WNBA All-Star starters. The first returns of votes coming in, and Asia Wilson, Paige Beckers, the 2 lead. And Okot's getting set to check in. LaChina, good call. Pow Pow in the lane for 2.
Let me find out you over here.
Let me find out. But don't give me the clipboard, though. That's all you. That's all you.
What's she gonna do on the clipboard?
That's all you. That's all you, K-Law.
You could give us one.
They're going to their app, and they're voting, and they're wanting to be a part of that process. I love that.
Well, credit, too, to the league to make it easy. I've hopped on, and, you know, if I could figure out an app, then it must be easy.
I thought you were going to say you hopped on and played some votes.
I
Lisa.
did.
Oh.
We do have some active fans behind us. There's a shot clock issue, by the way, which is the reason we can have this banter.
She has been the go-to these last few possessions for the Fever.
To your point, though, LaChina, in that first meeting, she had 7 points in 9 minutes. She was really, really effective in the time that she was given.
Years ago, so they operate on the low block. And then Okata, and they bring her out to utilize the quickness against it. So she can, depending on the matchup, you know, just kind of pick your poison with her.
Yep.
Okot, shovel pass, Borlace. That's 2 bench players for the Dream. Largest lead has been 5 here for the Dream. And for the Fever. It's been close most of the way. 10 different lead changes, 7 ties. Clark steps it back from mid-range this time.
That's a tough bucket. I mean, Ocott was in pursuit, contesting.
13 points for Caitlin Clark. Howard with the miss. Ocott trying to corral it. Ho with the... Ow! The block by Porlace. Gray driving past Clark and finishes with the left. Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard were held to season lows in the first meeting on June 4th against the Fever. For a different result here tonight. Boston.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pace.
Yeah.
And a foul call before the shot.